Welcome back, guys! Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be covering the best raid team in the entire game right now. Everybody knows it, but we're going to cover exactly how to build it properly, how the play style, the phase that you're supposed to play it on, all that good stuff. And then we're also going to just now really quick talk about something brand new that I'm going to do on this channel, which I've never done before, which is a weekly submission competition, basically. So everybody's got all different kinds of raid teams. You know, the ones that you focus on, you put all of your effort into, right? You've got all of your eggs in one basket, and you hope that that one raid team kills it, gets you 5 mil damage, 6 mil damage, whatever the case is. And then the rest of your roster right now, or at least for me, is just kind of a bit lackluster. You might do maybe, you know, 3 or 4 mil with another team, and then maybe 2 mil with that last team that you haven't focused on so hard. So what my plan is I'm gonna have people have you guys submit your favorite raid teams on my newly created Discord channel right there at the bottom. Boom! It'll be at the link in the description as well. But that way I'm able to look at the raid teams that you guys have that aren't necessarily just the Justice League team or the King of Atlantis Aquaman team. Just any team that you guys use that you think is cool, different, that new players might have access to the characters for. Just, you know, right now, my third highest damage dealing team is Speed Force Flash and Emerald Green Lantern with, like, Dr. Fate, which, you know, it's different, it's weird, it does 2.5 mil damage on phase 1, it's pretty good. Some of you guys might have those characters, some other people might have better characters or different characters that do more damage that I haven't used before or other people haven't used before. So I want to see if we can get like a diverse group of different teams on different phases, because I'm about to show you what I'm about to show you. The only reason I even was able to do this much damage with the best raid team right now is because I watched somebody else's video and I was like, what? You use them like that? That's freaking crazy. I didn't even think about it. So you're about to see the best raid team, but if you guys want, just click the link in the description to submit your entries. But basically it's going to look like this. This is my Discord. It's going to say, I will review the best raid team submissions in my channel weekly. Your YouTube channel and social media will get a shout out. Coolest team wins. Does not have to be the highest damage dealing team. Cool ways to use different characters against harder sub bosses / phases. Get bonus points. So requirements for the submission are pretty simple. Submit a video or a link to a video. Show characters, stats, and talents. Show the damage numbers when you're fighting in-game. And then include the in-game sound effects with no other verbal narration or music. So I can actually use the video and show it to everybody, right? Because I don't want little Wheezy on my video that I'm trying to not get copyright striked. Alright, boys and girls, so to kick off the best raid team's weekly video submission thing, let's start out with the best raid team. Everybody freaking knows it, but nobody knows how to play it or build it. It's the King of Atlantis Aquaman build. Right? So, first things first, where do you play King of Atlantis Aquaman, right? You can play him on any of the 4 sub-bosses. At level 60 gear, you'll probably be able to one-shot any of the sub-bosses if you build them right. Even at level 40 gear, you can one-shot Horrific Scarecrow, the sub-boss, on T6. So, you know, which one do you play him on, right? So my suggestion is when you have lower level gear, you fight Horrific Scarecrow. That's the main one that I would suggest because it's pretty easy. He's got low crit resistance, low damage, everything like that. So you can just fight him and you'll one-shot him. Great. But if you're just one-shotting one, then the highest maximum damage you can get is 5.8 mil damage, right? Which is nice, but you're never going to get past there because you've used him and he's done for that pip now. So 100% best phase in the entire game to play King of Atlantis Aquaman is phase 2. Sounds freaking crazy. I was like, I built my character, I got him. You guys saw on Twitter that I built him up to level 40 gear, super excited. I built him with all crit damage, all kinds of good shit like that. And then what the heck happens? I look on YouTube and someone's done 7 million damage with 1 pip with King of Atlantis. And I'm like, how? Like, how do you even do that much damage? So, long story short, I've basically stolen the build. I just copied that shit right away. But look at the build, right? This is all you have to do. It's super simple. Where is the stats here? So, you just do attack and fast attack. That's it. So, I've only got 55% fast attack right now and 5k attack. The guy that I saw do his damage had 6 point something K attack, so it was like 6.25k attack or something. 75% defense, which you don't need. And then down here he had 75% fast attack chance, which again I don't think you need 75%. I think you need around 69%. Don't waste that extra 6% on a whole gear reroll. So either way, these are my stats, and what I'm going for 6.5k attack. I fully maxed all of his gear out. And when I've got the abilities correct, I think I could probably get him up to 7k attack. I haven't done the math, but either way. And then 69% fast attack chance, and then nothing else. Like don't do any stun resistance, don't do any critical attack, damage or chance or anything like that. I'll show you his gear real quick. Right now, this is his gear. He's got a lot of improvement that I can do. I mean, look at yeah, so this is only 15% fast attack chance right now. The attack's going to go up massively. This one is just full-on attack and health. Like, he will live forever if you get him to, max gear, level 70. And then I got a lot of fast attack chance I can get on that one, too. Same with this one. All attack, fast attack. Just the extra health at the top of this one as well would be helpful, just to have him live longer. And then, last but not least, is the critical attack chance base effect, which is nice if you move on to another phase. After you finish phase 2, you'll get onto phase 3, and if you've got 21 critical attack chance, then you're golden. You'll start doing some crit damage on there, but you don't need it for phase 2. Okay, so let's talk through the abilities. What you want to be doing is, everybody knows how to play King of Atlantis Aquaman. I'm actually going to show you in the game how to play him, but just make sure you've got all of his passives at level 5, and then all of his specials at the highest level they can go. Super simple. Talents, my talents are pretty garbage right now, but I've got 2 that are good, which is the armor pierce attack chances there. Those are what you want. You want to try and get 75 or 100%. You can't get 100 because you can only get, if you get 4 of the armor piercing, it'll be 96% chance, but whatever the case is, get it up to as high as possible just using these epics, because that's gonna be what gives you the most damage increase from these talents. Then my suggestion was, I kind of wanted to do some defense talents on here so that I could get rid of the defense on his gear and just put more attack on there, because you don't even need 75% defense. You need about 60% defense to survive the full 3 minutes. So we'll see. Let's just go ahead and re-roll this. Come on. Nope. All right. That'd have been sick for the video, though, right? Okay. So that's pretty much all you need. And then you want to put him with Dr. Fate, ungeared, completely no gear on him. And then put him with Justice League Flash to get that extra fast attack chance. Because remember, you want to try and get fast attack chance as high as possible on that character. So let me show you exactly why he's best on phase 2, right? So we're looking at here the raid boss stats for tier 6 raids by Intruder. I'm not sure who Intruder is. I apologize if you are Intruder. Link me and I'll link you in the description. But I love this, man. Thank you very much for building this. So if we're looking at Gorilla Grodd, Dr. Fate, Horrific Scarecrow, or CC, you'll see their defense is like almost 50%, 42.5, and CC is 50, which is nuts, right? Whereas Brainiac is only 18%, which means that you get like an extra, 30% almost, just for doing your special abilities. So your basic attacks, if you're armor piercing, it doesn't matter what percent defense they have. But for the specials, all your special 3 and your special 1, special 2, sorry, they are not armor piercing. So the defense will reduce the amount of damage you're doing. Whereas Brainiac, since it's only got 18%, you're getting that extra 30% damage in. Same with the attack and the crit damage. It's pretty helpful just to have the information here for you to understand exactly how it works. I'll duck down so you can see all of the perks and stuff like that. But basically, this is pretty helpful no matter what you're thinking of building. So the next reason you want to play KOAM against Phase 2 is because Phase 2, which a lot of people don't realize, is agility. The class of Brainiac in Phase 2 is agility, and because KOAM is might, he does, again, another 20% damage boost just for fighting against a class that is his inferior, whatever you want to call it. So he takes 10% less damage, which means he lives longer, and he does 20% more damage, which is nutty! So, last but not least, you want to make sure that King of Atlantis Aquaman's super move is used as soon as possible, but also strategically so that you don't die from Brainiac's super move. Because remember that his super move, when he uses his super move, he gets a 35% damage increase for the rest of the game, and that's in tandem with all of these other damage increases, right? It's just a multiplier. So, just make sure you use it as early as possible, if you can, but remember that the whole point of King of Atlantis Aquaman is that his super move, is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Yeah. His super move disables the opponent's super move for 60 seconds. So if you're dying at the end of the match, and Brainiac's about to do super move, and you use your super move, he can't use a super move, which means you probably live for the rest of the match. So use it strategically. I'm going to show you the clip now of how much damage I did, and we'll stop talking and get right into the gameplay. Alright, so we start with Phase 1 Brainiac. Did a little bit of damage to him. He only had 500k health left on him. So we basically just want to try and build up as much power as possible in the first few seconds. So as soon as you get to tag in, just tag in. It doesn't matter about your other two characters. Long story short, if you start on Phase 1, you want to kill off your extra characters as soon as possible so that they don't go into Phase 2 and screw you on the random one. So we used P2 or Special 2 there so that we got 100% or 200%? No, 100% damage increase. What the fuck is that? Alright, anyway, we did another Special 2. We want to use our Special 3 against Phase 2 because it's Special 3 takes away 10% of the person's health or something like that. And because he's only got a little bit of health left, why would we use our Special 3? We're building up that damage in P1. I think we're at, what, 300% extra damage now? So I tag in these guys so that they die. That kind of sucks a little bit because I took some damage. But hopefully, did I tag in Justice and Flash? Did I kill Phase 1? Shit, I killed... No, I didn't. Alright, I should have been tagging in Justice and Flash right now, but maybe... see, I should have tagged in Justice and Flash to have him die, but whatever the case is. So now we're just praying that our Special 3 isn't locked, right? Use Special 3, it did, what is that, 670,000 damage. That's crazy! So if I could use my ultimate right now, that would be the perfect time to use it. I'm not sure why I didn't let Justice League Flash die right now. Pretty stupid of me, but whatever. Now I let him die. Pretty sure I thought it was going to be special on me. So again, you want to just keep using those Special 3s. I think that one was like 600,000 again, maybe something like that. So for me, I shouldn't use my Special 3 here. I'm stupid. I used it because you remember when he dies, it depends on how many bars of power he has when he dies, how much health he has when he comes back. So I should have just backed up right here. Alright, so now I only came back with that much health, which is okay since I got a minute 5 left, but I think I shouldn't have used that other Special 3. Whatever the case is, we're doing some good damage. So now that I think I'm at like 600% damage, each of my basic hits is doing like 8k, 6k damage with the fast attack chance on there as well. If you can work Brainiac into the corner and use your Special 3, right? Oh, I think I used my super move. Watch how much damage the super move does! Because of how much freaking combo you have and the amount of damage you're at, it increases your super move damage. So try and get 40 hit combo when you're at 600 damage and use your super move. Where did it say? I missed it! Ah! Hang on, I gotta see that shit. How much damage was it? No, how much damage was it? Did I use it? There it is. How much damage? Did it say? Bro, you gotta say. I can't see it anywhere. Alright, well. If you guys see it, you let me know, alright? But look at how much damage the red part is, right? That red part is how much damage I just did with my super move. That's freaking crazy. Anyway. So yeah, still doing around 8k, 8.7k per hit, even with that 35% damage increase, right? And he can't do his super move now for another minute, which means he's not going to use it for the rest of the game. Another 175. And again, it's the basic hits that are doing a lot of damage to you guys. It's not just the specials you want to be focused on. Special 3 does a shit ton of damage, but I mean, like, the basic damage is almost as much. So, as you can see here, I don't one-shot phase 2 yet, but I did do, let's see here. Did I take a screenshot of how much damage I did? 5.5 mil damage against a boss that can't do, or that you can't crit against. That's freaking nutty, dude! Freaking nutty! So, again, as soon as you get his gear built up to level 70, you're gonna be doing, especially if you can start on phase 1, because phase 3 is a little bit harder to manipulate, like how exactly you do the damage in phase 3, because you have to stand in a certain area, you can't, you know, go into the power drain area, stuff like that. But if you can start, like, you know, if you're gonna be able to start with about 2.5 mil damage left on phase 1, you could probably get around 7.5, maybe 8 mil damage in one pip with this character when he's built right. There's no other character that can do that in the game right now. You can definitely get around 6 mil damage with, you know, the Justice Leagues, whether it's Cyborg or Flash. I'm going to review some videos of people doing some major damage with that. I think I saw somebody that did 7 mil damage with Justice League Flash, but I'm going to check it out and see if it's legit or not. And get back to you guys. But this is definitely the best character, because if you think about it, you're only using him with Dr. Fate and Justice League Flash. So if you guys don't believe me, and you actually have a better team, or you think you've got better teams, or anything along those lines, go ahead and... So again, I started out with the character that I've been working on the most. I've been working on Koam since he came out, just because I wanted to jump on the bandwagon, get some good damage in, see if I could do the big numbers, you know. But I want to see you guys with your favorite teams or your craziest teams doing some good damage in raids. Do you want to submit them in that link on my Discord in the description? You'll definitely get a shout out, your channel, and any social media that you post that you want me to shout out on that page, or during the videos as well in the next upcoming parts of this series. So go ahead and submit them. If you haven't already followed me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all the things that are in the description, go ahead and do that. Give this a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a whatever. And much love, homies. It's been a while. It's good to be back.